listening to PB&K with your hosts, Peter and Katie, only on LA Talk Radio.
I did just now.
Coming up now. Perfect.
My sonic state of mind, I can feel a rush, man, my heart. Let the music fill my heart, my state of mind. I can feel the flood, feel paralyzed. I'm drunk on you. I'm drunk on you. I'm drunk on you. I'm drunk on you. I'm drunk on you.
Hello. How's everybody doing out there? I'm happy to be back again for, what is this, episode number 4?
Yeah.
For PB&K. I'm your host, Peter Madrigal, along with Katie O'Malley, Katherine, as I like to call her.
Always.
It's funny because every time we're at work, you hear me say, hey, Katherine, how's it going?
Always. No, not even.
I never
Katherine,
call her
it's
Katie.
always, never at work.
Never.
Yeah, Katherine, your drinks are ready. Katherine, go
Katherine.
to L2. Katherine,
Katherine, here's a ticket.
here's a ticket.
You know, I close out a table. It's always Katherine. And I don't know why. I've just gotten accustomed to calling you Katherine.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Everyone else calls you Katie. It makes me unique, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's better than Katie the Confused. I prefer.
I know.
That.
I'm calling her Katherine now instead of, because every time I call you Katie, it's like Katie the Confused over
Yeah.
here.
And then I just get annoyed and don't talk to you. No, it's not true. Actually, I do talk to you, but you don't talk to me anymore. Every time I try to say something.
Because of this show, we cannot speak to each other.
I'm fine talking to you.
We're
and
not
then
on talking
you're
terms.
Just like, stop. You're like, nope.
Stop
shut
talking
up,
to me.
shut up,
I want to
shut
save
up.
it for the show.
Whenever I
save
say
it for the show.
something on any close to any topic that Peter wants to do for the show, he'll be like, shut up. Do it for the show. Save it for the show. Save it for the show.
Save it for the show.
It's so rude.
I'm drinking what looks like urine, but it's really wine. Out of a mug, again, as usual.
The universe knows, his mug says.
The universe knows. The universe knows I'm drinking white wine. Are you concerned?
Which usually doesn't happen.
It usually doesn't happen. Are you
Yeah,
concerned?
Me neither. I am, yeah. When you said you're like, I got white, I was like, oh.
I know. I saw the
Cool.
reaction.
Yeah, cool.
I saw your reaction. I was like, whoa. Talk about ingrateful, right?
No, it's not. Well, I'm just not used to drinking white wine in general, and definitely not with you because we are like red.
Yeah,
wine,
we're very red.
sure.
We're very red, like blood.
And
No,
it's healthier, like
don't
red
know-
is healthier for you.
I don't
than
know why I
white.
wanted white. I just was in the mood for white because
Yeah.
it was the afternoon. And I was all like, oh, white.
Yeah.
And then I started thinking about it. I was like, well, we're going to be transitioned from afternoon to evening. You know what's interesting? For me, it's it's very emblematic of this city. Like a lot of people, drink beer or whatever. I think normally people here, it's coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
Then you get a juice, and of course you got water all the day. But this is like healthy lifestyle, like healthier living.
Yeah.
It's coffee in the morning, juice. Everyone goes for a juice. And then in the evening, it's all about the red wine. So, something I would say would be something like, and I've seen this meme all over the place. The hours between coffee and wine are totally useless.
Yeah. On most days, for sure.
On most days, just waiting for us to get up for the show, I'm like, this is so useless. Of course, we had to have another cup of coffee and some more wine, and that's what I did. I drink both at the same time. It's pretty bad, but I enjoy it. I like being all the way up and then coming all the way down.
At
crashing.
the exact same time.
At the exact same time. So I got both liquids in me. Anyway, so we have a new topic for today.
Oh, yeah. Good
See,
one.
we talk about our topics, and we get our topics going a month in advance. So after this episode, we're going to have a whole new slate of topics. Probably a couple of new guests, and maybe we'll see if some people want to call in after that. Well, you never know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Ready to fly.
So, but our last topic for this quarter of the show, I guess you could say, 4 weeks.
Yeah.
I go in. I use the same amount of quarters as a football season.
Okay. Well,
because
what do you
there's
mean?
the first quarter is the first 4 games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or the first 6 games. No, hold on. Yeah, first 4 games.
First 4 games? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's our first quarter. I think it's definitely a milestone going in. We've been doing this now a month.
I know.
So
it's crazy because we could not get the show up and running.
I know.
At all.
It took a very long time.
It took a very long time to get the show up and running. And then all of a sudden, finally, we're here. Yeah. It's like I couldn't do it 1 week. I can't even remember why.
Yeah.
And then you couldn't do it for 2 weeks. I can't even remember why. It's just we couldn't get it going.
Yeah.
So I
it
thought
was always like and then we were scheduled on a certain day and it fell through and just all this stuff.
I thought that we were cursed. I thought that the universe was working against us.
Right.
But as the universe would have it, now we're here.
Right. So here we are.
Oh boy. Okay. So speaking of health,
we're
going to be talking about working out in LA and how that is a staple of living here. Like if you don't work out, you're not a true Los Angelino. No. That's a fact, right? So we're going to cover all the topics and like what to eat, what not to eat, and how so many people claim that they eat healthy, but then you catch them with eating potato chips or Cheetos or French fries, which I did last night, by the way, which was awful, but I shouldn't have done it. It's not awful. I shouldn't have done it, but I did it anyway.
What did you eat?
So good, French fries.
Oh yeah, I mean I think okay, but I don't think it's like bad to be a little bad sometimes. Like I think it's
not
worse.
Bad to be bad.
I think it's worse to be totally extreme because then it's like you just crave it. I feel like even more, and you're just if you need a fix. Obviously, if it's like I need a fix every night, like I need French fries every night, there's a problem. But if you just need a fix, like you're craving something, I think it's okay to do that because then it's just like you get it out of your system and like you just. Whatever.
Move on with your day and work out harder.
Work out harder and just like, and then you just eat, to just balance it out. It's all about balance. And I didn't know that for a while. Like I was so regimented and so were you.
Yeah.
And it's like at the end of the day, oh my God, like just, wow.
Well, whenever we get shooting, like before we get shooting, the first 2 months, I'd say like we usually start May. So before we get shooting, I'd say March, I start like doing my meal prep. And I'm like meal prepping, all the way through the entire season now. Yeah. But I got to start planning it better. But I want to look in shape when we first get going. But once we get to the middle of, let's say July, I start breaking and I break bad.
Yeah, exactly. Like
it's
I feel
horrible.
Like the more, the tighter you pull the band back, the more impact's going to have when you let go.
Exactly. Exactly.
For sure.
So, I do my meal prep of chicken breast and broccoli, and then that gets tiring.
Yeah.
So then what I try to do is cover the chicken breast with turkey bacon, and that got tiring after the first week.
Yeah.
So then I was like, okay, put some honey on it. That didn't work. Yeah. I just kept on trying different combinations, and eventually it's like, chicken. If someone mentions chicken, I remember being in Cancun this summer, and I told everyone at the table, if someone mentions chicken, I'm going to punch him in the face.
Yeah, I bet. I remember you coming into work and then you'd be like, I was like, okay, chicken and broccoli again. And it's like, I always ask them, like, you're going to have chicken and broccoli again? You're like, yes, I am.
Yes, I am. I was going to stick to it. And I did stick to it for a while. Then all of a sudden I just broke and I couldn't do it anymore. I literally wanted to shoot myself. Yeah. So I just started eating just French fries and burgers all the time, which happened to be my favorite food, actually, is burgers.
Really?
Ladies, if you want to know, the food of my heart is a burger and pizza and fries.
Really? I didn't know that.
I love burgers. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, burgers are great.
A sizzling burger. Oh, so awesome.
Burgers are really good.
So awesome. Yeah. So good.
I had In-N-Out the other day.
Did you really?
Oh, my God.
I went to Veggie Grill.
Ooh, okay, that doesn't count.
I had to throw it in.
Did you really? Are you being serious?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well. Steph, the girl I'm dating right now, she wanted me to go to Veggie Grill. So she's got me on this vegetarian thing.
You're a vegetarian now?
80% of the time.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. It's good, but it's good. It's good for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I eat a lot of vegetables these days, which is awesome.
Yeah,
actually.
That's great.
I have this bowl that I like to make for myself. You put in the cherry tomatoes. There's a little secret that I'm going to tell you, but I do the cherry tomatoes, the spinach, onion, the mushroom. You saute all that with a little bit of zucchini squash. You saute it all with some olive oil, and then what I do is I take an avocado, right, and I make some, mash it up. It's like a guacamole base, right, and then here's the secret: I eat the entire avocado. What do I mean by that? You're probably wondering. I eat the seed. So I
What?
take the seed. Yeah. So I take the seed. I hit it with a hammer a couple times. But I mean, it's like, that doesn't make any sense. So I stopped doing that step. What I do is I have a Ninja. I throw the seed in the Ninja. I grind it up, and it's like a fine, like powder, like almond meal.
Yeah.
You know? So
yeah.
So the seed for the avocado has way more nutrients and antioxidants and protein than the actual flesh of the
Really?
avocado. Yes, it does. Look it up. Yeah,
Yeah, I will.
look it up.
Okay.
Why do you think I have so much energy all the time?
I don't know.
As I eat the seeds of the avocado.
Okay. That's okay, but that's something that totally relates, like, just to what we're talking about, because I see so much crazy stuff like that, like with people with going to the gym and like certain things they do and doing stuff like that, and just, I don't know.
Are you saying that what I'm doing is crazy?
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying that it's so LA. Like, where
Eating
else
the avocado seed is so LA.
would
Is so
someone
true.
grind up an avocado seed in a Ninja and decide to put it on top of their vegetables,
Salad.
vegetable salad thing? Like, oh wow! I did hear that like one time. It was the what is that guy's name? Jack something. He had the really good smoothie machine. I would always watch infomercials on Sundays when I was bored, and it was him, Jack. And he come out, he's 80, and he's like with his muscles or
I
whatever.
have no idea who that is.
Okay, it was Jack something. So
Jake. His name's Jake.
is it Jake?
Yeah,
I
it's
think
Jake. Jake Ab and Back Plus. Remember that machine?
No.
The Jake Ab and Back Plus.
No, I'm talking about an actual smoothie. It's like almost like a Ninja, but it was like a smoothie machine.
I bet you it's the same guy.
Maybe. I think his name
I'm
was
gonna have to
Jack,
look that
though.
up.
We'll look it up. But he came out and he's like, oh, and he goes, throw everything in there. Like, they took grapes and they took the actual, like, everything. They're like, well, there's seeds in the grapes. And they were like, he's like, put it in there. And he's like, well, what about the stems? Put it in there. There's so much nutrients in that. And they literally would, like, grind an entire, like, grapevine in the smoothie, and it would make like a smoothie.
What?
Yeah, but I always thought that was
I'm
fake.
totally doing it now.
I thought it was fake. I guess you
All
could
right.
do that with a Ninja, but I would try to do it with our smoothie, and my mom got mad at me.
Why
Our
would she get
smoothie
mad at you?
Because she said I was going to jam it. It was going to break it because I was
That's
putting so
not
much
true.
stuff in it. And then he told me, he's like, put the whole entire orange in there to get all the nutrients out of the skin. I tried to do that. I like jammed our smoothie maker, and I got in trouble. So
She would.
I know. But yeah, no, working out.
Jack Lahan.
There we go.
Health Master.
There we
oh
go.
my God.
Jack Lahan.
Jack Lahan.
Jack Lahan.
Sounds like Jack-o'-lantern.
I don't even
Jack
know if he's
Lahan.
still alive, but back
Probably
then,
is.
man, he was.
He probably is. He's blending the grapes with the vines and,
Yeah.
the stems and the seeds.
Everything.
I would totally do that too. I'm totally going to
that's
do that
just-
when I go home. I'm going to totally like make a juice
Totally
out of the
just-
grapes.
It reminded me of that. Totally. I was just like, oh my god.
One of the
But-
tropes over here in LA has always been Runyon Canyon. Now, have you ever done Runyon before?
No. I've never done it before. And I know that's shocking, but I mean, am I really missing
Hang
out?
on, I'm still trying to get over this.
I don't
You've
think-
never done. How long have you lived here for?
3 years.
Yeah,
I don't think
know.
I'm missing out at all. I
No,
don't
you
feel
are
like I'm
missing out. It's an LA trope. It's an LA thing. You got to do Runyon Canyon. If you
I
live
heard
here.
it smells like dog pee. Everywhere
It
smells
does.
like dog pee.
It does.
And I heard it's just like everybody's in the way because they're all trying to take pictures. So it's like you can't really get
Well,
a
that's not
workout
true.
on.
See, the first is true, but the second is like it's so wide you don't have to be in anybody's way to take a picture or to work out.
Like the trail's wide?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Everyone, you're talking as if it's like a narrow pass.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
That's not true.
Really?
Who are you getting your information from?
Just people. I don't know.
Just people.
Yeah. It just sounded like that.
I do Runyon Canyon. Actually, I haven't done it in a while.
Oh.
I need to go. I never have enough time during the day to like actually like, okay, I'm going to go. Because it was always like once a week for me. I was always like,
Uh-huh.
okay, my Friday, I'm going to go.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I'm like always working, I'm like, I don't have time to. Throughout the summer, that was like my thing, going to Runyon.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
I loved it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So much fun. You get to meet new people and
See, I don't want to talk to anybody or meet anybody if I'm trying to work out. Like, I don't want to talk to anybody.
You don't go there to work out. You go there for the experience of
See, then why would I even go?
the LA experience.
What am I experiencing? No.
An awesome trail with awesome people, okay?
Okay. Well, my friend bucket is full. I don't really want to talk to anybody else.
What's wrong with the Runyon Canyon? You can't dog it unless you try it.
That's true. I don't know. No, probably nothing. Maybe it's because they're such a skeptical around it. Like, let's go to Runyon. Let's go to Runyon. We're going to Runyon. Just like when Pinkberry first came out, and Ryan Seacrest said on air that he liked Pinkberry, and then it flooded with people just like having to get Pinkberry.
I love Yogurtland.
I do too. I got it last night.
I don't do Pinkberry.
I don't either. I like doing it myself. I like self-serve. I like to taste it first, and I don't want to ask them for a taste because they look at you weird if you ask for more than one. And it was like, well...
Oh, I always ask for extra because,
do?
like, yeah. I'm like, I want to taste a few of these so I can mix it all together.
At Pinkberry or at Yogurtland?
At Yogurtland.
Oh, yeah. Yogurtland, I taste probably longer than anyone.
Oh, no, I've to tell you the truth, I've never really gone to Pinkberry. I've been there maybe one time in my life.
I would go
and
in
it's
high
only
school.
They only have, like, 2 flavors.
Yeah. So what is
awful.
going on? Like, why am I there?
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
There's
I agree.
there's no diversity. You got to have, like, extra flavors. There's only like a vanilla and a green tea or
tart. Yep, the green tea and the tart. That's it.
Ugh.
That's it. It's like, and then you have to get you can't get unlimited toppings like you can at Yogurtland.
That's awful.
I know, it's so bad.
See, no
This is
wonder I've never
after your
been to
workout,
Pinkberry.
You go, of course.
Oh yeah, no.
Right?
After I go to Runyon, then I do my yoga class, and then after yoga, I go to Yogurtland.
You do
and
yoga?
I do yoga sometimes.
Really?
Well, I stopped doing it, but yeah, no, I've been.
Where
too
do you
busy.
do yoga? Core Power?
Actually, they have a yoga class over there.
Yogurt.
Yogurt and yoga. They have a yoga class over there at Runyon Canyon.
Oh, really?
Don't judge me.
How many people are there? 100?
Oh God, no, like 15.
Oh my God. I mean, that's not bad, but like, how do you know it's there? Like, is there a Runyon schedule?
Well, like right when you get up into the base of the mountain of the hills, if you go to your left, there's like a little field with people doing yoga.
And what time does class start? Do people
Like
just
9 in the morning.
Do they do it all day, or is it just one class?
I'm not sure. I've gone to the morning class.
Who teaches it?
Some yogi.
Who like just decided I'm going to start
Just
a class?
decided I'm going to do a yoga class over there at Runyon Canyon.
That's odd. I wouldn't.
It's true though. I've experienced
So
it.
weird. I go to Core Power. I have my set schedule. I have
some people
certified instructors teaching me what to
Wait,
do.
you wait. Where do you go?
Well, I did. I just stopped going, but
Okay.
I go to Core. I went to Core Power. For a
Okay.
year. Yeah.
That's very LA too.
It is very LA. That is
Yeah,
very true.
It's very LA.
Very
if you're trying
LA.
to combat tropes here, you're not doing a good job.
What?
If you're trying to combat tropes, LA tropes,
What?
you're not doing good. Standard LA practices.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not. I just I think Runyon's way more LA than Core Power, because Core Power is also in Orange County. That's where I started going to Core Power.
Okay, so you go to Core Power.
Mm-hmm. Well, I did. Now I go to Equinox, which is very yeah. Because I live in LA, so I have to go to Equinox.
That's even more LA than Runyon Canyon.
It is. I mean, it's very
That's
LA.
way more LA.
It's like $100 for a smoothie, and it's everything's really. It's actually not that crowded, but
It's not that crowded?
No, not the one
Well, yeah,
I go
because
to.
nobody's going to spend $2,000
not
to go to a month. $2,000 a month to go to
not.
Equinox.
It's not. It's very affordable. It's the same price as Core Power was for unlimited. If you want,
How much is it?
It's $180
$180.
a month.
So it's $200 a month.
$180 a month. Well, if you get a smoothie, then yeah,
It's $200 a month. It's plus 200 plus.
a month.
Okay.
Yeah, plus. They have cold pressed juices too, which I get. Which
Oh,
are
that's
like
awesome.
they're
That's
like
all. That's great.
$20 a piece.
That's great. Yeah,
I know.
good.
It's great.
That's
And they have cycling. I never thought I'd be into cycling, but I got into cycling. And I took my first Pilates, my private session Pilates. You get a complimentary private session of Pilates when you join. So I took that today.
Okay.
Killed me. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
I know. On the Reformer.
I'm just at LA Fitness, in Los Angeles, the LA.
See, okay. Why would you give LA Fitness your money? I hate LA Fitness, and I will tell you why.
They made me an offer I couldn't refuse.
What?
$20 a month.
I thought that's what it is already, though.
No, it's like
not?
$32 a month.
Oh,
So they knocked
wow.
off an extra $10 for me. I'm like, okay, yeah, why not?
Do you have to drive there or do you walk?
I just walk across the street.
Oh, okay, that's good. I was gonna say if you drive, you have to think about gas too.
Yeah, I know. So wait, so okay, so
I hate LA Fitness.
Well, I love LA Fitness, so there. I hate Equinox,
Why?
just because.
LA Fitness. Okay, I went one
How
time.
much money do you spend a month
Hold on.
working out?
Okay, we'll talk about that in a moment. What I want to tell you is that I went to LA Fitness with my sister when we were at the music festival in for Kabu in Del Mar.
Kabu?
Yeah, for Kabu Music Festival.
Okay.
Which I saw Tom Petty. Just a little shout out
Oh
because
man,
it's
he was one
pretty
of my favorites.
He's
actually.
amazing, and it was. Yeah, I can't believe that. So he was the last headliner that night, which we talked about that, but
I know.
Just yeah. So she was like, "Oh, let's go to the gym in the morning before you leave." I was like, "Oh yeah, I want to go with you. So she went to LA Fitness. So we went, and then they were like, "Oh," and first they gave us a hard time because like they said you can't bring a guest, you don't have that on your membership. And she's like, "Well, she's only coming one time. She's visiting me." So they said, "Okay, fill this out like a waiver." But on it they asked for your phone number, and I didn't even think anything of it. It's 6 a.m. I was just like, "Whatever, sign it, whatever." We work out and everything. A day later, they call me. Hi, Katie.
Wait, where was this?
This was in San Diego.
San Diego.
They call me. Hi, Katie. Hope you're doing well. Like, this is Joe from Equinox or from LA Fitness. So how'd you like your workout? And I was like, oh yeah. I was like, no. I have to go. I'm sorry. I'm good. You know, I was like, I'm good. Hey, please don't call me again. I just came with my sister. Oh, okay. Hangs up. 2 days go by. Another call. Unknown number. Hello. Hi, it's Megan from LA Fitness. How are you? And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, you came in to see us like on this past weekend and stuff, right? How are you doing? And I was like, no. And I was like, literally, I'm not interested. Please leave me alone. It's my sister you have her money already. Leave me alone. I'm not going to join. I don't live there. Like a week went by. Another call. I'm in the office at SIR, and I was like organizing a party or something, and they call me, and I'm like, hi, and they go, hi, and I'm like, everything okay? They're like, oh, we just wanted to see like how you were thinking about the membership. And I said, listen to me, I am a member of Equinox. I will never join LA Fitness. Stop calling me.
Wow.
And then our boss just started laughing.
Do you?
She's like, what? Can you not answer personal calls?
Do you know what it would have fixed this whole thing?
What?
You just gave them a straight up fake number. Just make something up in
I
your
didn't
head.
know they would call me like so many times. I thought it was just a one.
You know what's funny is that like
you're so desperate.
I just rejoined LA Fitness. Well, I mean, you know, it's commission. I just rejoined LA Fitness, and the first thing I do is like get a phone call from the trainer. It's all like, "Hey, Peter, we want you to come in for a training session with us."
Oh my gosh! So even when you're a member, they hackle you.
Yeah,
that's awful. See?
Yeah, but I'm not. I told them, no, I'm not interested. Don't call me again. Just I'm there to work out. That's it. You know. So I mean, like if you put your foot down, that's great. But you could have given them a fake number, and you would have spared the aggravation.
To answer your question, how much I spend? Okay, I spend $180 on Equinox, and then
she spends half her budget.
No,
half her budget a month. Half her budget
this
on like
is
okay, so you
not
buy
true.
you get Equinox, then you do that core power thing that everyone does.
I don't.
Okay, so you do Equinox and you do that burn thing,
No,
and then
I
you do
don't.
the cliffhanger thing.
No, I don't. Can I correct everything? Okay, I do not.
And then sometimes, occasionally, you do the yoga thing and the Pilates thing. So that's like 5 different classes. That's like $1,000 a month on working out.
No, it's not. Okay, with Burn, yes, I did go to Burn, but I did the week for free. So I didn't pay Burn. I did a
How
week
much
for
do you
free.
work out a month anyway? Like, do you literally live in the gym and it's SIR?
I go to the gym.
So I'm not surprised that you would be spending half your budget on.
Okay, but you can obviously if I have a
This
membership.
is LA, folks. This is LA.
This
is
LA.
us now.
You live at the gym and then you go to work.
Exactly.
That's it. That's all you do. And you
what
walk your dog.
What am I doing right? Oh yeah, that's true too.
You have to walk your dog.
I gotta get a dog now.
You have to get a dog.
What do I do? What am I going to do right after this?
You're gonna go to work, aren't you? Are you gonna work?
No.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to the gym.
Oh, you're going to the gym. It was one of the two. I thought you. Oh, that's right. Okay.
So anyway, so you were saying about your budget.
Yeah, I pay for Equinox, and yes, now I don't do Core Power anymore because I decided, obviously if I'm going to pay for Equinox, I'm not going to pay for Core Power. I just tried Burnout and didn't buy a membership. I just tried it with a friend because she has membership there, and I'm trying to convert her to Equinox because it's better. And then, so I just decided, I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to pay $400 because if I kept doing core power and then because the one thing that Equinox does not have is heated yoga, and I would always do heated yoga. And
do you still do heated yoga?
no, I had to give it up.
Okay.
Yeah, because they have yoga.
Because you're already spending a fortune on Equinox.
It's only $180. But can I tell you, it does kind of, one thing that I need to actually like complain about are these girls who came in to cycling the other day. And I get it. You can run like late sometimes or whatever, or like you want to work out, buddy. But if you are at a cycling class, you do not have the proper shoes for the cycling class. You need to get the clips, right? You need to clip in your foot to it, or else you're going to break your leg. Right? So it is nice to get there at least 5 minutes early to grab, just in general, but especially if you don't have the shoes, because you just can't just click your foot in. And I don't have the shoes. So I got there like 10 minutes early or whatever. I said hi to my instructor because he's cool. He's the first guy I've ever taken cycling with. And at Equinox, he's really cool. His name's Dan. Okay. And so I go in, he's like, what's up? So I set it up and everything like that. And I click in my shoes. It takes some time, whatever. You want to adjust your seat. You want to get everything done, whatever, like you're set. We're ready to go, and these girls walk in.
Ooh, girls.
Yeah, these buddies, these two girls who are like friends, and they're like talking, and they're already 10 minutes late to the class. They're talking, and he's like on his mic telling us what to do, and he goes, well, girls, do you have shoes? And they're like, no. He's like, well, okay. And he's like, the music's going, we're trying. He's like, well, everybody else keep going to the pace of, whatever, like moderate hill, whatever, keep it going. He goes, girls, grab these, click them on. They're like, oh, what? Like looking around, like so confused. The entire class, and listen, however much you want to push yourself is totally up to you. The entire class, he's giving us drills to do. He's giving us stuff to do. And he's getting annoyed because they literally, it looks like they're biking through Central Park. Like they are like, like just la da. He's like, all right, guys, put some resistance. He's like, and he goes, it looks really easy for a couple of you. And he kept saying that throughout the whole class. And I don't care. I'm, there to do my thing, to focus, I know where my body's at. Maybe they had a rough workout before. I doubt it. But
did they look like they were in shape?
They were okay.
So in other words, they looked like some of these. They looked like girls that don't eat.
They weren't. No, they ate. They definitely ate. They weren't overweight, but they definitely, they didn't have muscle. They didn't have.
So they were just skinny.
Just like, yeah, they were skinny girls. They were. So, but for them, what it was is, hey, I'm going to meet my girlfriend and we're going to go to the gym. That's what it was. And it's just, you're not there, but why are you taking the class? So then I go out, I buy my $100 smoothie because I have a little break between my class.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, Katie spends half her budget on her workouts.
I do. And refueling my workout. So I go outside. And I'm waiting for.
Whoa! Hold on.
Yeah.
Before you go outside, what Equinox are you at?
Encino in the Valley.
Oh, okay. Because I keep on the only Equinox I know of, because they're opening one right next to where I live. Right next to where I live.
Yeah.
Which is right next to LA Fitness.
You need to kick LA Fitness out.
Okay,
and just do Equinox because.
Okay, so the only Equinox I know of is in the Sunset Plaza.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's the only one that I know of. So when you say
that's West Hollywood?
Yeah, no, that's on Sunset and Sunset Plaza. It's east of west of La Cienega.
Okay.
On Sunset, there's a Primo Cafe. There's a Top Shop. So it's behind all that in a little courtyard. So I'm thinking like you're outside in the courtyard.
They do have a little courtyard outside here. They have the same thing. You can go outside and sit. So I take my smoothie and I go outside, and those girls are sitting there.
$100 smoothie. Yeah.
My $100 smoothie, and the girls are sitting outside. Those same girls, and I'm like, oh.
Did they work out? Did they have sweat on them?
They didn't have any sweat. They just were chatting.
It was kind of like
eating their little healthy vegan wrap that they bought because they earned it. It's fine. I'm not judging. I really am not.
Yes, you are. You're judging right now. Judgerson.
I'm just venting.
Okay.
So they're sitting there, and she's on her phone, and she's like, so. And I kid you not, this is the conversation. I'm sitting there, and I'm just trying to drink my smoothie. And she's like, so, where should I have him take me? Like, where should we go? And the other one's like, oh my God,
Is this a total overheard in LA moment?
This is a total overheard in LA moment. Like, it does not get any more LA than this. Oh my God, girl, you have to have him take you to Catch. What's Catch? Catch is the spot to be. You have to go there. What? Like, is it expensive? It's so expensive. Okay. So have him take you there. Or, oh, you know what? You can have him take you to Nice Guy. I kid you not. I'm like, oh, God. Have him take you to Nice Guy. It's nice and stuff. And, you know, it's also expensive.
Nice Guy is nice.
It's also expensive, you know, and it's like, all right. It just, I don't even know what I'm trying to say.
So what did
here.
you do? What did you tell them? Tell me.
Say
Tell
anything.
me. Oh, come on. You got you. They were literally serving it up to you.
Yeah. I was like, no, you should go to Sir.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. You should have said something like that.
But I don't want to see him
Sir
again.
is also a great option, ladies.
But I don't want.
Go there.
I don't want to see him again, though. Why would I tell
Well,
him?
no, but here's the no. I understand that, but here's the thing. You're obviously they obviously want the guy to spend money, right?
Yeah.
Like,
That
oh,
was
you
the
got to
whole goal.
take him to have him take you to the most expensive place ever.
Yeah.
They're not going to a Burger King. Not a knock against. Actually, I don't eat that. Not
In and out.
Okay, there you
Yeah.
go. It's not like they're saying, "Oh, let's go to an In-N-Out."
Yeah.
I mean, like, no, that they're looking for the most expensive place. First of all, they might not even get into Catch. You got to like.
I was thinking that for Nice Guy. I was like, you might not.
You might not get into Nice Guy. You might not get into Catch. It's harder to get into.
To Catch, really?
Yeah.
No, Nice Guy. Really? Even if you have a reservation?
It's gonna be pretty difficult.
I haven't tried.
Yeah. Well.
I know when they first opened, it was impossible just because
Oh, yeah.
they were booked out months. But Nice Guy, they can be very temperamental at the door. It all depends. It all depends.
You know what? To tell you the truth, I have not been a Nice Guy yet. I need to go.
Really?
Yeah, I need to go eventually.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's cool.
It's a nice ambiance. There's nothing. I mean,
I've been all over the place. I've been to.
I'm so surprised you've not been a Nice Guy.
I know. Wasn't it a different bar at one point in time?
I don't know.
It's on Fairfax and
It's on La Cienega. I mean, wait. No. Wait, no.
it's on Fairfax, isn't it?
It's not on Fairfax. It's on.
Okay, now I got to look this up. Nice
San-
Guy.
Is it San Vicente or La Cienega? It's one of those.
It's not San Vicente. It's La Cienega, right?
Yeah, I think it's
Okay,
La
then
Cienega. I get those
I don't
mixed up.
then I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Nice Guy.
Yeah, it's right there. It's by
Okay, so it's La
Yeah.
Cienega. It's right next to Cedar Sinai. Huh. So it's next to the. Is it the Ondas? Is it next to the Ondas?
never been there.
You've never been to that hotel with
No.
the upstairs pool?
No.
Oh, well, you're not cool enough. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was too busy hanging out at Nice Guy.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Hang on.
You know where it is. It's right by Sir.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, no. Catch is right by Sir.
Okay, but this is like
The Sofitel. That's what I was talking about. You've never been to the Sofitel?
Oh no, but maybe now I know the name because it's right. There's the right one now.
Okay, yeah. So it's right. It's a block away from the Sofitel. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah,
Old school red sauce Italian joint. Ah, I love Italian.
it's Italian.
It's Italian, apparently. That's what it says.
No, really?
Yeah.
Because when I went there for dinner, we had they're known also just like Sir for crispy chicken. They have a really good crispy chicken. Yeah.
You know what's
we
funny?
got crispy chicken and like a bunch of salads and stuff like that. They have everything.
Okay,
like Sir.
so they have crispy chicken. Sir's crispy chicken. You know how else has crispy chicken?
Popeyes.
No, Craig's.
What?
Yeah, Craig's has crispy chicken, but they do their crispy chicken differently than we do.
What do you mean? What do they do?
Oh, they do it pretty much the same. I mean, it's crispy and it's nice and tender on the inside, but they cover it in honey. So every time I eat crispy chicken at Sir, I always cover it in honey.
I was gonna say at the beginning when you said I put honey on it, like to make it more exciting. I was gonna say, why the hell would you put honey on a chicken?
Because at Craig's.
I see. Now I wish I
Craig's.
said that earlier. They would have
Yeah,
all
I
tied
know.
in. Damn,
Exactly. It all tied in now. You get it now.
I did.
Well, I used to cook it. I used to try to cook the honey into the meat. It just didn't work.
Oh, that would be a good one though. You could
think?
you could add it to the breading and then.
Oh, you
you'd have to
marinate
bread
it.
Yeah.
Ah, that's right. That's
It's
what
a-
I've been doing wrong.
It's
the
like
entire
making
time.
chicken piccata, and you would just have to mix in honey with it, and then just get the
The
what's it called? Get the cover, not the cover. The breading.
Yeah.
Add it to the breading.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
That's all.
I'll do that
Okay.
next time.
You're like Winnie the Pooh.
I am.
Yeah.
I love my honey. I put honey with the green tea.
Yeah,
See,
I teach you that.
By the way,
Yeah.
like, how do you make your tea? How do you make your coffee? Or how do you make your tea? Let's go with tea first.
How do I make my tea?
Yeah, because I got into an argument with one of the bartenders over there at Sir, who will remain nameless, Kristen. So she was all telling me, like, I just had tea, and I was like, oh, cool, how did you make it? And she's like, well, I had to boil it. I was like, you don't cold brew it? She's like, what's that? She's like, what's that? You don't know what you're talking about. I'm like,
You mean
I cold brew all of my tea,
So you make iced tea.
basically.
Okay. Well,
Because
you
she was
make-
complaining
make
how hot it was. I'm like, oh Jesus, why don't you just cold brew it? She's like, that doesn't exist. She's literally trying to tell me that does not exist.
Okay.
That's not a thing.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
a thing. If you're asking how I make hot tea, I mean, I just add stevia to my tea. That's it.
okay.
sweeten
I
it a
like
little
to I like to put the honey with the no.
I put the honey when I'm sick. I do like that because it coats your throat. Other than that, I do lemon and stevia in my tea. And then if I want iced tea, I just put lemon and stevia. Actually, same thing.
See, I cold brew all my stuff. If I make coffee, if I buy coffee from a store and I'm not brewing it hot. In fact, I have a coffee maker that I never use. You know what I mean?
You did not have a coffee maker.
I do.
Oh, you do?
I just never use it.
Why? Why don't you use it?
Because it's like I told you, if I get coffee and I just make it at home, I'll never leave the house. I'll just be stuck there all day, like just working. I like to get out.
You would leave the house. You would.
Yeah, I know I would. It's just an excuse to make me leave.
You might even leave it like a little faster just because you've got a little pep in your step from your coffee.
That's
how I
true,
feel.
actually. I'm probably going to try that again then tonight. Like, I'm just going to like make some coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go buy some and make some tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
And, or I'll cold brew it, because cold brewing, it when you boil stuff, it gets rid of some of the caffeine. So I want it really, really caffeinated.
There you go. That would be perfect.
Anyway, sorry for getting us up topic. I'm just
Okay.
like, sometimes I just talk about like random drinks and all that stuff, you know.
No.
Anyway.
Yeah. No, we're good. But yeah, no, that was my experience with those girls. That's all. That's why I got us off
Have you had
topic.
any other like interesting experiences at any gym? Actually, I have one.
Okay.
It was in 2007, and it has nothing to do with any people. I was literally working out. This was what was it? 2007, 2006? I can't remember. It was when I was really young, and I'm working out. And it's a 24-hour fitness at the ArcLight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and all of a sudden the building just started moving back and forth. I was in the middle. There was an earthquake that happened in L.A.
Oh.
back 10 years ago, and the building just went back and forth, just went like that. And I remember working out with my buddy Arthur, and he looked back at me. He's like, and like I was just standing there like, okay, this is gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. You know, I ducked under one of the thing. I was like, I was a little nervous, but after it kept on swinging back and forth, I was like, oh, nothing's gonna happen. We're fine.
Did any weights fall?
Yeah, some weights fell off.
That's scary.
It's very interesting, actually.
It's interesting, but that's scary. Like that would be the one place I would not want to be during an earthquake. All the heavy shit.
That's something you got to deal with when you're in LA. Sometimes you get these earthquakes, these tremors in the ground. It's like bum, 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 you know. But we haven't had the big one yet. Apparently, the big one's supposed to hit us soon. Apparently, we're supposed to get a 10 point.
Really?
something. Yeah.
Ah, I wasn't
Yeah.
aware.
Yeah.
I'll stay away from Equinox. Just kidding.
Yeah. You better not work out again because you're worried about working out while there's an earthquake.
Yeah. No, that's not going to happen. I will get hit in the head by a weight. I don't care.
You're not going to get hit in the head by a weight.
You could.
No, you can't.
Why?
Because no one stores weights like that. If you're next to weights, you're gonna like back away if there's an earthquake. I mean, that's what I did. It's
if
like,
you have time. If you're not trying to finish a 2-minute plank. Know what I mean?
well, why would you do planks underneath weights?
Well, just because.
Yeah, See, you're not supposed to do that. Don't do that.
Oh.
Never do that. I've never done that before, so I'm not worried about it.
I just don't really know my surroundings. I just kind of plank where I have room. Doesn't really matter what's around me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess so. Jesus.
No, that's scary. I'll be sure to be careful. But I'm trying to think. No, I don't. Other than the girls, I don't really have any.
You know what my only Equinox experience was I encountered a couple of celebrities that go there.
Who?
Damon Wayans. It's one of the Wayans
Yeah,
brothers.
Wayne's brothers. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only time I've ever been inside of an Equinox.
Why were you in an Equinox? Trying it out?
You know what? I can't even remember.
Really?
Okay, so I worked when I was in college. When I was at USC, I worked for a minute at Abercrombie & Fitch, And then afterwards, I worked at Club Monaco, which has a few locations. The location that I worked at no longer exists, and it was right across the street from that Equinox at the Sunset Plaza that I was telling you about. I don't remember why I was there. To this day, I was inside. I think I may have been buying one of the $100 smoothies over there. Yeah, that's probably why. Because I cannot remember. That was 10 years ago. That was 2007.
Yeah.
So I cannot remember exactly why I was in Equinox.
But you saw him.
Yeah, I saw him, and I was all like, because you have this kid, and it's like, oh my God, I see this dude in movies. Nowadays, I'd be like, oh yeah, cool.
Yeah. He
He was in a movie at one point in time.
Right.
Shade.
I haven't seen a celebrity, but I have heard some people were telling me.
Well, tell me.
Yeah.
And maybe you can tell me if this is true or not. So, in Equinox, do they have like different sections of places that you work out to either just work out or to mix around with potential business people? Do they have those sections?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could talk anywhere. They have places to sit down. Like they have. I check my email a lot.
What I heard was
on the computer.
What I heard was they have a special section where you can work out, and then they have a special section where you can work out and talk to certain people about making like a movie or something. It doesn't work like that?
No, it's a gym. It's a gym. And yeah, they have chairs. Maybe that's what they're talking about. They have chairs like right outside the spa.
No. What I heard was
specified area.
Specified area. Weights over here, can't talk to anybody. Weights over here, can talk to everybody.
No.
No.
They have an upstairs and they have a downstairs, and
that's it.
Yeah.
Really?
They're pretty much the same. Yeah, they're exactly the same. They have a spa and they have the locker rooms, and like right outside the locker rooms there's chairs, and then there are 2 Mac computers. You can do emails or like do some work if you want to.
So if
you can talk to anybody anywhere. I mean,
you can talk to anybody anywhere.
Yeah, I'm sure you could talk in the hallway if you wanted to.
Really?
Or yeah.
Because I heard the opposite. I heard that it's not allowed to talk to anybody unless you're in those designated areas. And if you're in those designated areas, people know that they're vulnerable to be talked to.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. No, that's... Who told you that?
I can't remember.
No.
I can't remember.
You can talk anywhere. No one's ever come up to me and be like, oh, excuse me, like... You need to move over there to talk. Because, like, I talk to... No, I don't talk to everybody, but I talk to...
You talk to everyone.
I don't. I bond with some of the girls in my Best Bud Ever class. Because it's like, are you dying? I'm dying, girl.
Yeah, but that's a class. I'm talking about just, like, free weights.
Right.
And you're lifting weights next to, like, Arnold. You're lifting weights next to Arnold Schwarzenegger.
People are talking. I see people talk all the time. Oh, yeah. Like, they talk.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not like a specified area. There's not a place where like, wow, damn, it's so quiet here. And another place where it's like, oh, wow, people are meeting and greeting. No. It's like a normal gym.
Because, like, no, I legitimately heard this. Is like, you have
Who
maybe,
told you that?
I can't remember.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I can't remember, but I'm sticking to this now. It's like you have one area designated to just, like, lifting with your headphones on. And then if you go to this other area, which is, like, roped off with ropes. Now I'm just making it more elaborate than it really is.
Maybe.
So it's roped off, and if you go into that area, you're vulnerable to be talked to.
Stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. What about people who, like, I just walk in? Like, I would never know that walking in. Wow, here I am in the area. Like, what if a guy came up to me or something and was just like, oh, hey, how you doing? And it's like, hi. It's like, what are you talking about? You're in the area. Like, I would be... That's just stupid.
You're in the area. I'm supposed to talk to you.
Yeah, you wanted to be talked to. You chose this.
You chose this area, so I get to talk to you now.
That's dumb.
It sounds like something out of South Park.
Yeah, it does. No, that's not true at all.
Oh, well, I don't know. I mean,
you can come to Equinox. You can be my guest. Come.
Okay, I'll be your guest.
Yeah.
I'll be your guest, and I'll try it out.
We're going to do... Well, we have so many classes.
Best butt ever.
We could do best butt ever. Or
best butt.
Ripped arms and abs, or we could do jump rope.
Ooh, yeah.
I
like all those. So let's do all of them.
Okay.
All 3 of them.
We'll do all 3 of them.
I'm going to drink wine while I work out.
Perfect. Yeah.
So, what I was going to ask you is, do you have any specific meals that you... Because I told you about my meals. Mm-hmm. But do you have any specific type of, like, food that you eat on a regular basis, or do you just eat anything you want?
Yeah, no, I do definitely have a.
Because you were
set
getting on
of-
my case the other night because I told you, don't judge me. I'm about to eat some bread.
Oh yeah. I wasn't getting on your case.
Yeah, you were. No, I wasn't. I didn't say you were going to get on my case.
Oh.
I told you, it was like, don't get on my case.
Oh yes.
Because I'm about to eat some bread.
Don't
And
judge
you were all
me.
like, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
I could
because-
hear the little judgment in your voice.
No, not at all. Because I really do stand by that. I used to be, yes, I could tell you years ago, like 4 years ago, I could tell you every single thing I put into my mouth. I could tell you exactly what time I put it into my mouth. I could tell you exactly. Like,
You know what's funny is that I still have like the alarms go off on my phone for like when I'm supposed to eat.
Yeah. I would have that. I would have that kind of thing. Now, because I went through that, I'm much more relaxed, and I definitely have. I am. Sometimes I'll eat the same thing and for 2 days. Like I like to have eggs in the morning. Really like eggs and avocado in the morning, and then usually like I'll figure out lunch and dinner. But it's always something. I always try to
Eggs
be
and
healthy.
avocado, I hate that combination.
Really?
I hate eggs and avocado.
So
Ugh,
good.
so awful.
So I have that. So yes,
Although
I do have
I
set,
might
meals.
do that. I might get the egg and the avocado and mix them up with the avocado seed,
Please,
avocado
the
seed.
avocado seed. Please do throw the shell in there. I mean, why not? Blend up the shell.
I was told that the shell has a lot of vitamins
Oh
as
my
well. I was told.
What about the skin of the avocado? What do they say about the skin?
I don't know. I didn't look that up. I
It'd
just
be like eating an alligator.
You know what's funny is that I'm at Sir and like people are fascinated with the fact that I eat the peel of the lemon and the lime and the orange. I just eat it. And then everyone's
Yeah.
like, oh, that's so disgusting. Fell on the ground probably. It's like, do you eat peaches or apples?
Are you asking me?
I don't know. I'm asking
Oh,
them.
okay, I'm them, yes.
Metaphorical them.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay, so what's the difference if an apple falls on the ground and an orange falls on the ground? Uh-huh.
Oh, I see. Because they're saying the skin protect. Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so people get on my case for eating the orange peel because I just bite into it. I don't take the time to I just that's it.
Wow.
You've never seen me do that before?
No.
That's interesting.
I think I've seen you eat the cut up oranges at Sir.
Yeah, but I just eat the
Whole.
whole thing, yeah.
Whole, but not like take an actual orange and bite into it. No, I've never seen that before.
I'll do the same thing with a grapefruit, with a lemon.
Wow.
But everyone is all like, oh, that's disgusting. I'm like, why? And they're like, well, because it might have fallen on the ground. I'm like, so does apples and pears and peaches. I mean, that is the most asinine thing I've ever heard.
It's something you have to just get over. Because even if you think about it, my OCD kicks in a little bit with buying grapes, just because the bags are always open in the supermarket, and so it's I know, and I've seen people do it especially the front
They just
ones.
take one?
They grab it and they're touching it. Okay, woo, don't like that. But I always grab in the back and I grab underneath.
Grab in the back and
Underneath because they pile them on in there.
You know what's
But
funny?
that
What's funny
bugs
is that
me.
I do the same thing with certain things.
Like what?
Well, like you saw, we were just at Starbucks.
Yeah.
Did you see where I grabbed the wrap and the wrap and the yogurt
No, from the back.
from the back?
Because
Because
it's less handled.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always do that. And same with when I'm getting coffee. Like let's say I'm at Whole Foods, right? Mm-hmm. I just grab the cup, whatever. I grab it from I take 5 out and I grab that. And then with the lids, I go at the very bottom and I take from the.
Yeah, lids are big.
Yeah, lids
Wow.
are big for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally get it. I do the same thing.
So and then I also drink everything out of a straw.
Everything?
Pretty much. Well, I mean
Not your
coffee.
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 Your hot coffee?
Yeah. I let it cool down for a minute, throw some ice cubes in there, and then.
Why?
I don't want it to stain my teeth.
Your wine, you don't do that.
No, I don't do that. Yeah.
That's okay. That'd be weird
That'd be weird.
if you did that.
I mean, I'm already weird enough, you know.
No? Oh, with your mug. No. That's interesting. But yeah, no, I mean,
That's my line.
that's interesting.
That's my line.
Pretty much my only set really is my breakfast which is eggs and avocado. And that's pretty much it. But then I do try to keep it pretty healthy. I'll have pasta with you.
Remember that girl Alicia at the very beginning of the summer?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so she always told me go work out without any food in my system. in
Yeah,
the
I've
morning.
heard that before.
Do you do that?
Yeah, I do sometimes. I've heard that. It used to be a huge pet peeve for me. If I ate before I worked out, I would be so mad at myself, which is like really weird. But
I'm going to start trying to do that consistently.
why did she tell you to do that though?
It gave me headaches though. I couldn't do it.
Some people can't.
Because
some people it makes really uncomfortable. Sometimes, some days I can't. I have to have something in my system, and you know when you have to have something in your system. For sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Why did she tell you to do that? She said you burn more?
You burn more, yeah. And I was told that. And then it's like, I don't know if that's true or not.
Okay.
But my old trainer, he
Yeah.
used to tell me, you got to eat something before you work out.
People say all different things. And what my old trainer told me was that if you drink something, like I never drink water during a workout. I won't. I don't.
Me neither.
You don't?
No.
Yeah. No hydration or nothing. Because they told me you need to wait after you eat or drink anything at least 30 minutes to work out, because then you're just like burning either the food or the water you just ate or drank, which I don't know if it's true. And then you have to wait 30 minutes after your workout is done to let your body, absorb all the workout.
I see. Here's the thing with me. If I do that, I start getting like, remember last week we went to dinner?
Yeah.
And I started getting a little sick. It's because I didn't eat anything. I just worked out and I didn't eat anything. I was on the edge of like just kind of passing out, you know. It's not good. Like I have to eat something right away after my workout. Otherwise I start feeling sick.
Yeah, no, I get it.
My body's weird, people.
No, I think that's normal. I felt the same way. I told you when I walked into Starbucks today. I was like, I have to eat something right now. I feel sick.
Like you're passing out.
I feel like I was going to pass out.
Well, it's because you overdo it on your body, and then all of a sudden it just turns on you. Anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, that's interesting. Those
That's interesting.
That's interesting. The workout, the different things you hear from different people and different trainers, stuff like that.
You know what I'm curious, like apart from all that, you know what I'm curious about? What is in the best butt workout that you do?
Oh, so much. Bands.
Let's hear this because I really want to like work my ass out.
Okay.
Probably tonight.
Yeah. Bands, squats, like you would like
What's
squats
bands?
galore. Bands are like the elastic bands you put around your legs, and then you have to squat with it, but like squeeze. And then one time she called it our stripper workout. We have to lay on our back and like you hoist your hips up, so you're making a bridge, and then you have the band around just above your knees. You have to go out, out, out. So it's like you're like kind of working it. And so
Okay, so if I go to Equinox, we're gonna have to go to best butt thing.
Yeah.
And then arms and whatever else.
Yeah.
But let's do best butt because
Yeah.
I can do everything else on my own. Why not?
Yeah, best butt is great. It kills you.
Best butt's awesome.
Best butt's awesome. It's great to have a good butt.
Perky ass.
A perky ass, and it's a packed class. Like that's the busiest class.
So we got to get there early then.
Yeah, you get there like 10 minutes early.
Okay.
Get your spot, get your mat.
See,
chill
I've
out.
always here's the thing about working out with classes. I've always hated it
Why?
because it gets too packed. And like, for instance, one of the classes I used to do at Los Angeles Fitness was this class. It was called, I don't know, cardio something.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he would have us do laps or like engage with a partner. And nobody was in shape in that class except for me. So I was like passing everybody, and people just like they took their sweet time.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got so annoyed that I stopped going to those classes, the group things.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
I
got
understand.
sick of it.
I feel like that's how I felt at Burn. Not that the people there are in great shape, but I felt like they would get too packed. They let too many people in those classes, for sure. And there's only a set number, and it's the set number, but it's so
They
busy.
still allowed them to get in.
Not that they allow them to get in, they just allow too many people to begin with. And it's like, well, this is how much the class is for. How many people can fit in the class? It's like, no, because if you're trying to squat and you're telling me to like lunge to the left, and I am hitting the person to my left, and then she's hitting the person to her left, and so on and so forth, it's too many people.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like I can't get a good workout in. And I feel like a lot of their trainers just would be like, oh, it's a big class. Okay, whatever. Like, and they don't care. Like, they don't give you special treatment. Like, no, you're doing it wrong. Like, adjust yourself. Equinox, they're on you. If you're doing it
that's
wrong,
awesome because like over there in
you.
LA, over there at LA Fitness, it's like they're kind of just like whatever.
Yeah.
You're out of shape, but we don't care.
We don't care.
You know
you're
what I
here,
mean?
like, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's literally what it's like over there.
That's how I felt.
It's I don't know.
That's why I stopped going to that group one.
Well, that's why I stopped going to group classes, because I couldn't take it anymore.
I like group classes. I really do. Like, I've gone to a lot of good.
Well,
group
people
classes.
just get in your way, and you're trying to work out, and you're trying to run, or you're trying to do stuff, and you have these other people like, like those two girls that you were talking about earlier.
Right. Thank God we were in cycling, and they can just stay stationary up way over on the other end of the room.
Yeah, exactly. That's awesome.
Yeah, if they were biking in front of me, I would probably have.
Oh, God. I can only imagine. It's like, because those types of people, they just like bring you down to your level. I mean, to pass your, like, you're just, yeah, exactly. I mean, one of the things that I like to do, and this goes back to running canyon, is I like to do running canyon with that 35-pound flak jacket on.
Yeah,
like, that's
I know
something
you
that
do.
I love to do.
And you and I
It
have
hurts.
climbed together too, and you've done it with that.
Yeah.
Woo!
You've seen me wear that at the cliff climbing, at the cliffhanger.
Cliffs of Id.
Cliffhanger workout.
It's called Cliffs of Id.
I like to call it cliffhanger.
Why do you call it that?
Sylvester Stallone movie, Cliffhanger.
Oh, it is? Oh, I didn't
You've
know.
never seen that before? Sylvester Stallone, John Lithgow.
No. That sounds like a good movie.
Do you see Guardians of the Galaxy? You ever seen Guardians of the
I
Galaxy?
didn't.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
I missed that one.
Both of them? There's two of them.
Bradley Cooper does the voice for that, right?
Yeah.
I heard he's an Equinox member.
Oh, Jesus. So you're looking to...
That's why I joined.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm hoping he comes to best butt ever. I'm just kidding.
He probably does.
He does have a nice butt.
He probably does.
Now that I
Probably
think
goes.
about
He
it.
probably goes to Equinox. Best butt ever.
Yeah.
I can.
No, I heard he goes to kickboxing.
Oh, does he really?
That's what I heard.
That's probably what I'm going to go to tonight. Is throw some punches at a bag. You know, nothing too crazy. Anyway, what are we doing? What are we talking about next week?
We have a guest next week, don't we?
We're probably going to have a guest next week. Yeah.
So we'll be talking about them.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Sounds good. Are we? Oh, wow. We're at 3 minutes. It goes by so fast. And then we're
I
going to take
know.
callers, too.
Yeah, next week. Hopefully people call in. If you want to call in, you're going to
Yeah.
be able to call in next week. So you can really ream me out next week. That'd be hilarious.
We can
actually.
what?
You can just like badmouth me all you want next week.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. Someone. No. This past weekend, someone at CERT came up to me and they're all like, "You're such an asshole."
They said that to you?
Yeah. People travel from all across. I mean, you were there. You were there on Saturday. I was like, I talked to everybody. I like talking to everybody. She came up and told me, "You're such an asshole. People come from all over the world just to see you guys, and you can't take pictures with them. You're just finagling with the computer, acting as if you're busy." I'm like, I'm literally standing there like,
I didn't know she said that.
yeah. She literally told me that. I'm literally standing there
That's
like, wow, you are a bitch. It kind of threw me a little bit. I was like, wait, you see me with papers in my hand. You see me trying to cut people. You see all these servers around me
But they don't think
asking
about
something.
that.
And you even said it yourself. She said it herself. He's busy. We'll come back. They go to the bathroom. They come back. They see me. I'm like just chilling. And I look at them. I'm like, hey. And then they're like, you're such an asshole. I'm like, whoa. It's like they changed. It's not cool.
It was-
I don't want to get off on this tangent, but like that was not cool. You know what I mean? You know, and they're probably like thinking, it was bad. It was really bad.
Yeah.
I'm an asshole because I couldn't take a picture with you. It's just this instant gratification, you know.
That's weird because, well, it's not weird. It's like, I noticed that this weekend and yesterday, this past couple days at SIR, we've had some really nasty people, and maybe they just need to take up working out, because working out really makes you feel better.
Oh God, I know.
You know?
Working out makes you feel great, actually, and that's why I want to go work out right now.
You should just tell them that next time. Be like, you know what?
Well, yeah, you know what? I don't
run?
I don't like to body shame anybody, but they weren't in shape.
No, you don't even do that. Just be like, you know what? Why don't you go take a hike? Take a hike.
Take a hike.
Like literally though, not like
Not like take a
figuratively.
hike.
Not like take a hike, like, fuck off, but just take a hike.
Yeah, go to Runyon.
Good. Or yeah,
Go to Runyon.
Runyon.
Literally, go to Runyon.
I just have no interest.
No, it's not that you don't have any interest. It's just some people like they get to the point where it's like, wow, you are a nasty person. Anyway, I don't want to delve into that, but I'm just saying.
No, I get it, and just like I told you last night, that guy who just went off because we were at a gin, and I get that's weird. It's a bar, and
Why
we're
does
at
this
a gin.
conversation always come back to Sir?
I don't know. That's a really good question.
You know, the person that told me about like equinox being, I think. Oh, I know. I think it was Sammy. You know, Sammy.
Sammy said that. Okay,
Yeah,
Sammy's never been to Equinox.
Someone at the front said that. Someone at the front office. I mean, not the front office, but the front of the restaurant said that. One of the hostesses said, "Yeah, they have a designated area." Someone from SUR said they had a designated area for working out, just working out, and an area where it's roped off for celebrities. And they ask you before you become a member, "Hey, are you planning on doing some business here? Or are you planning on just working out?"
I was not asking any of those questions.
And if you're planning on doing business here, you got to pay an extra couple grand.
Okay, whatever. Now you're just like messing with me. That is so stupid. And we're out of time. Dumbest thing. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you next week.
You're listening to PB&K with your hosts, Peter and Katie, only on LA Talk Radio.